We can pack our bags and we just go, go, go. He said let's go catch a flight. We bout to stay up all night. Red eye goodbye, hold my hand tight. He take me straight to the sky. Baby take me out to Tokyo. Let me catch a flight to San Diego, Paris, Madrid, or Tobago. Anywhere you wanna be, where we gonna go? Take me on a ride, tell my girls bye-bye. Just touch down, show me around, then kiss me goodnight. We can pack our bags and we just go, go, go. I'm ready to party on the floor, floor, floor. With you, with you, with you, with you, with you, with you. Put me on the plane, I wanna get raptured. Click, click, these photos get captured. Signs in the sky, never stamp on my passport. Airplane mode, cause I get what I asked for. It's really good to see you. Hotel 5-star, cause we need to. Mountains, ocean, in the rear view. Suntan lotion, water so clear blue. Anywhere on the map, all I do is tap tap. At the hotel bar, let's call the car. We can pack our bags and we just go, go, go. I'm ready to party on the floor, floor, floor. With you, 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 with you.
I'm trying to get the messy stuff done that I need to do outside, and painting and caulking and all that can be done inside when it's cold. Doing all the stuff that I need to do to get rid of all this stuff before the weather changes, because we'll have some nice days, but it's going to be mostly like in the 50s and it's kind of windy. So today I'm sanding the door and doing the eaves and taking care of the stained glass window. So it'll just be kind of prepped. And then all this messy stuff will be complete. I need to get a piece of glass for the inside. I don't know, probably clear, but muted. Some kind of pattern so it's private but light comes through. I've had this for a long time. I knew I'd use it somewhere. I got it for $10. So it's one of those finds. So once I sand it and take all the paint off the glass panes, get another piece of glass secured, put the glazing around the stained glass and paint it, it'll look pretty nice because it's going to hang above my bed. It'll give me some privacy, and yet the light will still come in from the back door and the windows, because it is a small space, so got to have separation of areas without shutting out the light. The wonderful thing about this window is those are the colors in my house: white, burgundy, and turquoise. So it'll look lovely when it's all cleaned up. You did mark them all, but not high enough? Not low enough? Uh-oh. You want the mallet?
I got a piece of wood over there.
Well, good morning. Today we are doing the luan on my ceiling and putting all of the hot light wires down and the sconce wires down, making sure the boxes are up. We need to put some framing in there. Yeah, we have all of the OSB walls up, and I wanted, I used the OSB because I wanted texture on the ceiling. So I did that intentionally. I might put molding, I might sand it and see if I could seal, do something with those edges, but they're pretty tight. Lyle's pretty good. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, and then we'll start either the luan on the bathroom and shower walls, or metal on the ceiling, because we need to put a fan, a heater light, and a pot light on the ceiling, so we're not sure. Just taking one step at a time. We'll start the metal in the kitchen. We still have to do a few vents, which is the vent for the oven, and the vent for the dryer that comes down here and goes out, so I can put the insulation on this wall. And we also need to put 2x4s backing to hang the cabinet on the other side. And then also we need to move where the bathroom light was, because we moved the bathroom sink, so now the light needs to go over a little bit. So I'm done with the drywall on the taping and mudding of the drywall in the bathroom, so I'm going to prime that today. Sooner we get everything primed, sooner we could get that washer dryer out of our way, and we have to move the washer dryer into the bathroom at some strategic moment before we frame up that shower wall. Fun, fun, fun. So today is one of those really hard days to videotape. This whole section over here was rotted. He had this cellophane tape on the rotted areas. So what I did was, before I spray painted this, I scraped it all. I took down all the rot. I tried to do Bondo, which you could see the gray in there. I tried to do Bondo, but it kept dripping. So I did the best I could with the Bondo. Then I came in with spray foam. I did the best I could with the spray foam. Now I'm using silicone caulking from a tube, which is not the easiest thing to use, but I have to get this sealed up before winter time, so I'm using everything I got. So it won't be pretty, but then I will need to put my gutters up and the roof, and all of this needs to be replaced at some point, but not today. And Lyle is in here putting up blocking so we can put up the ceiling, because there was no 2x4s to attach anything to. So he's in here doing that, and he finished that, and I'm just clicking along. Look at that. It's actually happening. That's only primer over here, and that's luan, so there'll be molding down here. But yeah, that's Lyle. Lyle's really good. I'm glad to have Lyle. Thank God for Lyle. So that's just primer, and that's primed. So we're gonna have molding on the edges. So this is really good. Okay, what are we doing next? Look, we're putting up my ceiling, but it's doing the bowing thing. But we need to go ahead and put nails all down the center and all that.
Yeah, you gotta get.
Look how good that looks. Oh. It's going to be very similar to the color of the ceiling of the OSB. So, and there'll be metal over here. Here we're dealing with all kinds of insulation and plastic, and and Luan is not very thick. So, but it's not going to be noticeable once it's up there. Oh, it is doing the thing. Well, although it took a little bit, that looks a lot better. I had to caulk the top of the siding, so if you get really close, it doesn't look so great. But eventually, the siding is going to be stained after it turns gray. And the gutters are going to go up. So I spray painted the metal and I spray painted the wood, and I went ahead and repaired all the rot and everything. So I'm going to spray paint underneath before I put the gutters up, but it doesn't look too bad, really. It looked horrible before. I mean, I didn't paint underneath yet. Got the spray foam and the Bondo. And then I used silicone, but it looks way better than it did before. And yeah, once I put the brand new white gutters, you won't see that uneven fascia board, and it'll look so much better. So I'm happy with it. It's just a very tedious process, and I have to spackle all these nail holes in the OSB. It's only primed. I haven't done the color yet, so I put color in my primer. And the Luan is going to look really good as my ceiling. Yes. And there's a lot of nail holes in this little piece. Oh, there's two right next to each other. Well, I had to go a little bit darker. It'll work. I think it's the exact same color of my cabinet. I was going to go with the yellow, but now I'm with the gold. I intentionally have a gloss ceiling because it's reflective, and that's the whole point. Texture and reflective. Lyle is cutting the metal. We're starting to put the metal up in the house. Here, you want me to hold that up there? Get on the ladder.
I'm gonna have to push it a little bit at a time because it fits. Well, maybe not. I gotta go with that.
Yeah, it looks really good. I like it there. Yeah.
Well, I'm just looking. That fits. I'll make sure this. I knew it was gonna be tough.
I know, but the problem is it can't be too tight because that floor is floating and then the wall is already, the ceiling's already
So should
painted.
I take?
I don't want to take it too much because I don't want it to be too
All
far
right.
away. I cut it in quite a bit of.
Well, I can get that to come down.
Beyond it, and then put the. God, you're good. Look how perfect that is. You're trying too hard to get it too close to the ceiling.
Well, you wanted it tight, so
I know,
was
but then remember the floor is floating, so it can't be like too tight.
Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road.
It's organized chaos going on in every room. Getting stuff ready to move, getting stuff ready for my sale, packing, downsizing. So it'll be all taken care of. Going through towels, getting sale stuff ready, switching towels. Make sure that my renters have towels and sheets and blankets and all that. Washing. It'll all work out. I've got like a few days. I got this.
Slide out my hand. Yeah. Alright. And slide over my hand. Tell me when. Right there.
We're putting 9 sheets of glue on the top of my car because I can't get anybody to come get it, and I need it today. Okay. There's nothing underneath that end. Can you lift that end over there? Okay. There are so many things going on at one time right now that and my phone's full. And my IT person is in Egypt. I can't figure out the new program that somehow got into my computer, and it's downloading my photos in a weird place. Anyway, I'm doing this transition here so the water drains. I put cement here, so I think that's probably enough water. It's supposed to rain tonight, and then I have to go ahead and frame it up and put cement against that wall down there, but I gotta do it after. It's a really gorgeous day today.